think about that sort of thing.
It was a rumor. So
Clearly.
is the framing okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta try not to spit.
And are we recording?
Yes.
Okay.
The screen door slams. Mary's dress waves. Like a vision, she dances across the porch as the radio plays. Roy Orbison singing for the lonely. Hey, it's me and I want you only. Don't turn you home again. I just can't face myself alone again. Don't want to run back inside, darling. You know just what I'm here for. So you're scared and you're thinking that maybe we ain't that young anymore. Show a little faith, there's magic in the night. You ain't a beauty, but hey, you're alright. Oh, and that's alright with me. You can hide beneath your covers and study your pain. Make crosses for your lovers, throw roses in the rain. Waste your summer praying in vain for a savior to rise from these streets. Well, I'm no hero, it's understood. All the redemption I can offer, girl, is beneath this dirty hood. With the chance to make it good somehow. Baby, what else can we do now? Except roll down the windows and let the wind blow back your hair. The night's busted open, these two lanes will take us anywhere. We got one last chance to make it real. Trading these wings on some wheels. Climbing back, heaven's waiting down on the tracks. Oh, come take my hand. We're riding out tonight to case the promised land. Oh, Thunder Road, oh, Thunder Road, oh, Thunder Road. Lying out there like a killer in the sun. Well, I know it's late, but we can make it if we run. Oh, Thunder Road, sit tight. Take hold, Thunder Road. Well, I got Photoshop and I learned how to make it talk. And my car's out back if you're ready to take that long walk. From the front porch to my front seat. The door is open, but the ride, it ain't free. And I know you're scared, there's words that I ain't spoken. Tonight'll be free, all the promises will be broken. Oh, where are all the ghosts of the boys you sent away? They haunt this dusty beach road in the skeleton frames of burned out Chevrolets. They scream your name at night in the streets. Your graduation gown lies in rags at their feet. And in the lonely cool before dawn, you hear their engines roaring on. When you get to the porch, they're gone on the wind. Oh, Mary, climb in. It's a town full of losers. We're pulling out of here to win.
That was Dave Hoffer. Welcome to It Might Get Personal. Dave sang Thunder Road by Bruce Springsteen, the boss. And so tell us about why you chose that song.
So I'm a huge fan.
Yep.
Maybe not obvious, but I'm a huge fan. Seen him live, a dozen times
Really?
at least.
Oh, wow.
You know, he puts out a great show, puts out an amazing show, right? And really puts his heart and soul into every performance he does.
Right.
And that's just a start.
And he's famous for that.
Well, he's pretty famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard of him. So, but what I grew up in New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
And having grown up in New Jersey, you hear Bruce Springsteen all the time.
Right.
He's on the radio,
Favorite
whatever.
Son.
major favorite son. I mean, they wanted to make it was "Born to Run" was going to be the official New Jersey state song for a while, and then they're like, "Well, what about suicide? We can't have that line in the state song." So they opted out for that.
I like the idea of a whole school full of elementary kids singing "Born to Run."
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Suicide, Michelle. So they didn't do that, so I was a big fan from very, very early on, and especially his early stuff, always just says, summertime, driving around your car, windows down, warm outside,
right?
Without a care in the world. That's kind of how he makes me feel.
So just like it's all just good, and here we go.
It's all just good until there's a couple of albums later on down the road that are a little, like the Tom Joad stuff it gets a little sad and a little depressing. Philadelphia is not a happy song, but early stuff, Wild Innocent Easter Shuffle, Greetings from Asbury Park, Born to Run, just three of my favorite albums on the planet, and just forget about it. It just reminds me of childhood. It reminds me of, like I said, driving around and just relaxing and not having a really any kind of responsibilities.
Yeah,
pretty nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. One of the things that I find interesting about Springsteen is that they started out marketing him as like the new Dylan, right? Like he's thoughtful and wordy, and then he like made this transition into muscle cars and
there was the Born in the USA stuff. Yeah, well, but I think it always had been blue collar stuff. The Born in the USA stuff was a kind of a divergence from whatever path he'd been on. Yeah. Some people are like he sold out. But if if you're a fan, if you've been a fan, and you heard him at South by Southwest, right? He did.
God, that was such a good speech.
Amazing, and he's always thought that way. But I think that at a certain point in your career as an artist, especially if you're going to be like major limit, you've got to kind of. I don't want to say sell out. I mean, I really can't say he sold, but it was a little bit of a sellout. But honestly, whatever, who cares?
Well,
Bruce, do what you want, man.
Right. He broadened his appeal.
Yeah.
And he still managed to hang on to what made him Bruce.
Right.
Like, personally, I don't like the way the Born in the USA album sounds.
No, it's terrible. But I've heard him do a lot of those songs, Born in the USA specifically, later on in his career, and he completely took all the producing out of it and just sang it the way he wanted to sing it.
Right.
And I think that's really the noticeable part. It's like you hear him sing it later, and you're like, oh, okay, this is how he meant it, and so it's just a different vibe, different feel.
And there's the irony of how some people misinterpret that song.
Yeah, some people
it's it's a big rah-rah jingoism kind of and it's not.
And
not.
It's not. It's way not. It's kind of the opposite of that. And this brings me to a thing. So I was watching the RNC, Republican National Convention last week, whatever. And Chris Christie does his thing, and I didn't know very much about Chris Christie. I haven't been back to New Jersey in a long time because fuck New Jersey. I mean, I'm from there. I love it, but fuck it. So I wanted to get a little better handle on him. And what I read is that he's also a big Bruce Springsteen fan, and Thunder Road is his favorite song.
Oh.
And once again, I gotta say it because I think we've said this, we've talked. Fuck Chris Christie and his donut eating ass. All right, Bruce Springsteen is for every man and not just him in the Republican Party or whatever the fuck he thinks. Asshole. I'm gonna edit this.
Yeah.
Could I just say
I may beep some stuff.
Okay.
I may not.
How do you feel if I don't quite a bit? Let it out.
All right.
Let it out.
I'm good with it.
Let it out. I just feel pretty strongly.
Yeah. And you're a guy that uses those words well.
Except with my kids. I can't swear around my kids.
Sure, of course not.
And so it comes out a lot more when I'm not when the kids aren't around. I'm just kind of,
So do you think, so Springsteen has had like a little resurgence?
Oh, very much so.
Got a little attention in the last few years, sort of doing a little bit more, like being a little more overtly political. Like Born in the USA, there was some subliminal political stuff, but people misinterpret the song.
Very much so.
And now he's gotten a lot more overt about it. Do you feel like he's still Springsteen? Like he's still just as good as he was when he recorded Thunder Road? Yeah.
I think that he's clearly older, right? His music has clearly progressed and aged, and he has provided a layer of wisdom and knowledge and world experience into his music. And as a kid, his music was about running around trying to get laid or running around and driving around with his friends and hanging out.
Right.
his later music, is very much political. I think that he grew as an artist. He decided, all right, I'm going to instill a level of stuff into my music that is above and beyond. And him taking Woody Guthrie music and singing it is it's perfect. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's really well done.
It's really good.
So
I agree.
yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, thank you for coming in, and thank you for hitting us with the kazoo.
Oh, fantastic. Shout out to Bill. Thank you, man. It's awesome. Okay.
This has been It Might Get Personal with David and singing some Bruce. And we will see you next time.
Thank you very much. Ooh.